the more we're learning from this party.
Sounds like a pretty disgusting party to me.
From this disgusting party, the more I'm like, Brian Higgins killed John O'Keefe, right?
Allegedly.
Jen! 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 Jen!
Obviously, allegedly. He's creepy. We read through the whole text messages, his text message exchange with Karen Read, where he's Trey desperado and insecure and weird. No matter what happened to this man, there's too much reasonable doubt to convict Karen Read. On what? What would we be convicting her on? Because we just want to find someone guilty who's not in the Canton PD, who's not a local yokel, who's not a townie, Maybe a townie did it. This sounds like it was done by a townie. Too much reasonable doubt indeed. So now I'm just like, Brian Higgins just grosses me out. The new surveillance footage that was shown in this retrial of Brian Higgins going back to Canton PD, where we know he can get his Dunkin' Donuts and he has an office, which he talked about in that text exchange with Karen Read. So let's see what Alan is cooking up here.
Did you see on some of the electronic devices that you picked up in furtherance of this investigation video of somebody outside? Now we're the outside cameras or outside camera view at Canton PD at about 1:30 in the morning on January 29th, 2022.
The digital video, one of the collection.
I'm sorry, what? Yuriy, right out the gate. He's like, the digital what? This guy is like a dumb blockhead. This guy, I just saw the Minecraft movie. This guy's like those Minecraft guys. Those guys that have like the head and they're like, oh, I don't even know what they're called.
The digital video, one of the collection items. It wasn't a device. It was, well, I guess it is a device, but the digital storage that was collected had video from external view of the PD. I do not remember specifically seeing an individual.
Okay.
I did review it.
Being of the parking lot area.
I don't even know if what he said was like, I have no idea. Burberry and the baba, the boo boo, and the baby, the who that technology, who ha, baba, don't know specifically. I don't even know what this man's talking about. What are you talking about? He ain't talking about nothing. What are you talking about? He ain't talking about nothing. Huh?
View of the PD. I
gotta speed it up a little bit, you guys.
Do not remember specifically seeing an individual.
Okay.
I did review it.
Being of the parking lot area, at least one of them, one of the clips being of the parking lot area outside Canton PD.
I don't remember seeing outside parking lot. But I'd have to see it.
I understand. Do you remember another clip being of the outside sally port with a pedestrian door?
Let me see if we can get some closed captions. All right. Oh, Trial Channel, I love you so much. You're so fantastic. Thank you. Go subscribe to them. They're amazing. They take out the sidebars.
Do you remember that all these videos, I just mentioned 4, we talked about 4, these videos were from January 29th, 2022, around generally 1:30, 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning?
I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact time and day.
He don't remember shit. Don't even ask if he remembers anymore, Alan, because he's like, I don't even know where I am. All I know is this was an honorable and full of integrity investigation.
So these are all from January 29th, 2022. You just don't remember the specifics of them. It's been too long since you've seen them.
I don't know when each video was collected and then reviewed.
Okay.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
This is Yuriy, his whole cross-examination for the past 3 days, even direct examination. Bev, those bangs are bodacious today. Do you see that little bit of volume in the front there? Bev, that's some good bangs. That's good bangage, Bev. She must have had a Dunkin' Donuts today. Bev definitely got a trim. They're still touching her bangs, her bodacious bangs are still touching the tips of her eyelashes, but she definitely got a trim.
4 different angles.
Over the weekend.
You just have to keep
a Mother's Day trim.
Understood.
I went to Great Clips and I got a Mother's Day trim. Then I went to Dunkadonis.
Sergeant, would you agree that we can call this the rear lot main side at Canton PD, just for identification purposes?
Sure, if you'd like. I don't know which side this is, so I can't argue with you about the location. So
Okay.
I'll agree with you that we can call that.
Great. It looks like a parking lot. There's cars.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For purposes of, so it doesn't get complicated, we'll call this rear lot main side. That doesn't mean anything unless you adopt it. So just for identification purposes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very fresh hair.
Stop. Did you see a car pass in front?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of car did that look like to you?
It looked like a 2-door Jeep Wrangler with a plow on it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and play it.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. What big guy has a Jeep Wrangler with a plow? He's trying to be so helpful. The most helpful incel you'll ever meet, Brian Higgins over
Okay,
there.
stop. Sergeant, did you, during the course of your investigation, learn whether or not anybody associated with your investigation had a 2-door Jeep Wrangler with a plow?
Yes,
Who is that?
Mr. Brian Higgins.
Okay, thank you. Let's go ahead and play this.
So Brian Higgins pulls up at Canton. What are you doing? He's got his dome light on. There he is, standing outside, looking like Santa. Oh,
Okay,
he's
stop.
walking toward us.
So do you see a person who appears to have alighted from the car?
Yes.
All right, did you see the person walk off the screen?
Yes.
Did it appear that that person had something in his or her hands?
Possibly, yes.
Let's go ahead and play this. Stop.
Oh, shit.
What do you see on the video at this point?
An individual crossing the frame with a couple of cars parked, one of which has a plow on it.
Does it look like an exterior video?
Yes.
Does that appear to be an exterior video if you don't know exactly where, an exterior video of Canton PD?
From the
Brian, why are you trying to hide from Brian, Bry guy? What you doing there? Why you all hidey? Why don't you show your face, huh? What's going on, Bry guy? Take your hood off. Stay a while. So this is another view in the back lot, I think he said, at Canton PD. Brian Higgins just all bundled up in his hoodie, but looking more like he is hiding. Hose long. Can I walk in front of a camera with the hood over my head until they know it's me from my body type, from my Harley Davidson sweatshirt?
The facilities, yes.
Okay. And describe the person that you see in the foreground at the bottom of the screen.
For real, silly goose.
Appears to be wearing a black sweatshirt, a hooded sweatshirt.
Larger in stature, smaller in stature, can you tell?
I'd be speculating because
Objection. Body shaming. Alan Jackson, we're not going to body shame. Overruled. We're definitely body shaming. Okay.
there's no comparison, but possibly larger. I don't know.
Okay.
Objection. You've body shamed him. You called him a fat lady. You said he's a fat bitch. Overruled. He didn't say fat bitch in so many terms, but he did say it by saying larger. Can't believe Yuri just body shamed him. That's so wrong.
Let's go ahead and play it. And that's it for that.
Yes, it says
And-
rear lot cruiser side.
Okay. What about the time?
The timestamp reads 1:27:41.
Do you see a date?
Yes,
What is that date?
1/29/2022.
Thank you. This was my fault. Your Honor, if we could move back to rear lot main side, I'd like to do the same thing. I failed to ask for the time and date on that one. Is it possible to see from there the time and date?
Yes, the time is 1:27:32 a.m. and the date is 1/29/2022.
Thank you. Okay, if we can move to the third clip.
Totally normal. 1:28 in the morning in a blizzard. When you're already drinking and drunk, that Brian Higgins would drive up to the station the same night, the same early morning hours that John O'Keefe is found dead. Totally normal. Now he'll say, "Oh, I was moving some cars around." Sure, Higgy. Do you think Higgins will now get charged? Yeah, I'm charging him. I have him indicted already. There is some crazy stuff going on. All right. There was some kind of fight, some kind of altercation. Dogs involved. They get rid of dog. Brian Higgins, Brian Alberts get rid of their phone. Alberts gets rid of redoes the floor in the basement and then gets rid of the family house. Come on. I'm indicting them. I don't know what they're going to do. They're pretty corrupt over there. But maybe if the feds step in again, because the feds are watching. You know they're watching. Like, what are these assholes doing? We already looked into this shit. I wish they could mention the feds and the feds' investigation into this, but unfortunately, they can't.
It appears to be church side, and I can't read the third word there.
Exterior.
Oh, yes, exterior. Sally Port.
Okay, and if you could tell the jurors what you see in terms of the time and date.
The time is 1:27:43 a.m. and the date is 1/29/2022.
Thank you. Mr. Wolk, if you could play that with the court's permission.
This Brian Higgins has drove around drunk all over the damn town now. They all want to talk. I mean, it's wrong all around that they're all drinking and driving, but they all want to be like, Karen Read was drunk and driving. Yes, she was. But this dude was driving all over the place. Brian Higgins. Okay.
Stop. Do you see a person in that video?
I do.
Although it's somewhat blurry, can you describe that individual for us, please?
He said big boned. Why would you say that? Objection. He didn't say that. Okay. Sustained. He didn't say that. Okay. I was just getting ahead of myself.
Individual wearing dark clothing, possibly. That's the best I could do, really.
Okay. Does it appear, given what you've seen in terms of the time of the main side, cruiser side, and now this exterior church side, does that appear to be the same person moving through on the outside of Canton PD?
It does.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are we looking at here, by the way? What is this door he's about to walk into?
I'd be guessing. I was never present on that side of the Sally Port.
Understand.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead and play this.
Ugh, he looks so sus, Higgy. Why don't you go home, Brian Higgins?
Okay. And for the final clip, if we could go down to the timestamp and date.
Now he's in the
Can
house.
you see what that is designated as, that camera angle?
Yes, it says first floor corridor, and the time is 1:28:03 a.m. on the 29th of January, 2022.
They're saying he's husky. He's husky. He's curvy. I'm husky. I'm curvy. I got big, broad farm girl shoulders, and a fupa. So I get it.
Is this the
husky boy? How do you feed a husky boy?
Version or video that you did have some recollection of?
Yes, this is this.
Okay, if we can go ahead and play this. Stop.
He walks like he's got a thigh gap.
Do you recognize?
He walks like I do in the summer so I don't chafe my thighs. They don't touch. He spreads them when he walks. Maybe he's urinating and walking. I don't know. But let's watch his walk again. He walks like he's got something in his pants and it's not a wiener. Here he comes, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone he meets. Hey, I got a thigh gap. No, I don't. I just don't want my thighs to chafe. It gets sweaty in these jeans.
Do you recognize the person in this video?
It appears to be Mr. Brian Higgins.
Okay. And what is he wearing? Describe it for the jurors.
Ugly clothes.
Black sweatshirt with some sort of
Objection, Judge Joleen. That is improper. Overruled. I am improper. I'm dishonorable. He's urinating. Exactly. The tuba.
It appears to be blue jeans and shoes with a white trim.
And is the hood up or down on the sweatshirt?
It's up.
Okay. Let's go ahead and play this. Can you make note of the time as it's paused right here?
Do you want me to say it again or
Yes,
write
sir.
it down?
Yes, sir.
The time is 1:28:16 a.m.
Okay. And if we could just continue playing this video.
$128.16, did he say? 129.39.
It is playing. stop.
Here he's back.
Now, if you could take a look at the time now.
She zoomed on the shoes.
Okay, what's that time?
1:29:42 a.m.
Hose long to change your
And if you could
shoes.
go ahead and go forward.
Where you going, Brian? Where's my money, Brian?
Is it still playing, Mr. Wolk?
Now it's, let me say it,
Yes, sir.
1:34:12 a.m.
And in the time, just so the record's clear, in the time between you saying 1:28:16 to 1:34:12, 6 minutes has not gone by, correct?
Just under 6, I believe. Yeah.
Well, 6 minutes for us in real time.
Oh, in real time? Yeah, no.
It is not. So it
Sorry.
appears that the camera jumped, or the time jumped.
The time difference from what was displayed is approximately 6 minutes. Yes.
Okay, which is much longer than the time we've actually been looking at the video, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, so it appears that it may be motion activated and it just jumped.
That's a possibility. Yes.
Or the footage could have been removed. What do you guys think? Is it motion activated and it jumped? Or did they cut out some footage of Brian Higgins in Canton PD? Smash that like if you haven't already, you guys.
And stop. Do you see someone in the screen now?
Yes.
And one more time, I know this is laborious, one more time if we could clock the time. Can you see that?
No, it's really blurry for me.
There we go.
Yes. Now I can see it. 1:34:15, if I'm not mistaken. AM.
Okay, fair enough. And let's go ahead and play this all the way through.
There goes Brian doing bad stuff, allegedly. Brian, Donkadonna. I think he's adjusting his
Who did
balls
that
there.
appear to be walking?
All right, we take a look at the things that matter in this case. I'm pretty sure Brian Higgins was adjusting where his balls are supposed to be. Allegedly. There he goes. What's with the hand? Or he's putting something in his pocket. What is that? What is the Alanis Morissette? I got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hiding some evidence. What's going on, Thigh Gap?
Who did that appear to be walking away from the camera in this shot?
I'm not certain. I would be suspecting or guessing if I gave you an answer, but I'm not certain who that is.
Just like you guessed during this investigation. Oh,
Best you can determine, does he have the same stature? I know you can't see his face. Same stature, same clothing, jeans, shoes with white stripe around it, dark hooded sweatshirt. That you appear to be the same person as Brian Higgins?
It does appear that way, yes.
Okay. Is that it? Okay.
so Yuriy Bukhenik says, yeah, this appears to be Brian Higgins. Okay, I don't know much, but I know that appears to be Brian Higgins, and that may be all I need to know. So just real sketch, but we're not done.